Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Welcome, listeners. Blowhard Talk Hard here with his co-host.
Got
Sabrina.
Reimer. Oh.
Uh-oh. Shit.
She jumped on it.
Shit. But he
Sabrina
pointed
and
at
Reimer.
me.
1 and
What?
2, 2 and 1. What's the difference?
The kids are fighting today, apparently.
Oh, it's getting catty.
We're both here, so we're all here, so that's all that matters.
Hi.
And the November kids,
Black Friday, baby.
is it?
Yeah, it was Black Friday 2 days ago.
I kept seeing on my Amazon, Black Fridays every day.
So, see, that's the fucked up thing, is that, like, Black Friday has really evolved. Like, I'm from the States, and
Well,
so
that's Boxing Day, I was going to say, before Christmas. What's Black Friday? Thanksgiving.
Black
American
Friday is
Thanksgiving.
the day after American Thanksgiving. So it just happened a couple
Yes.
days before we recorded this. And now Black Friday is like a sale event that happens for like a week or multiple
least a
weeks. Or
week.
yeah.
At least a
So like I bought myself the first TV that I've owned as an adult ever
Wow.
Oh, really?
for
What
Black
kind?
Friday. Yeah.
What kind?
I
big?
I have a small apartment, so I got a small TV. I got a 32-inch Samsung's smart TV.
You
I
paid
love
it 300
that.
bucks.
I got a really good warranty, so I got
Warranty for TVs now?
Yeah,
You don't need a
$300?
warranty, you just buy a new TV.
that's actually not a bad point.
Because
Yeah.
the TVs are so cheap now. You go to Costco, you buy a 50-incher for 600 bucks. The warranty's 200.
Yeah.
And if you buy with your credit card, it comes with a warranty in some cases.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
They
so
don't
it
steal
doubles in some
TVs
days.
like before in the old days with the crack kids.
Well, whatever. I'm a worrywart, so I bought the warranty. So it was like around $375. But yeah.
Yeah, but 30, yeah, that's nice. 32 inches. It's
Well, I
good.
figured they announced that we're going back into lockdown. So I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be trapped in my tiny apartment for the next fucking infinite amount of time, I'm going to have a TV this
So
time.
before this, you never had a TV?
No.
This is crazy. I've never, obviously we never had this conversation. You've never owned a TV.
I have not owned a television since 2006.
That's crazy.
That does not mean that I do not watch television.
No. I know. I'm just,
Yeah.
just trying
Yeah.
to, like, imagine I never had a TV.
I've not had TV since 2008.
You don't have a TV either?
I got a TV that I can like put movies and shit on, but I have not
But
watched
you don't
television.
pay for cable.
I don't have
Right.
cable or basic or whatever. It's just you turn on the TV, you have to hook a computer up to it or
Yeah, I just pretty much watch Netflix. I don't really like, now
I got a fucking built-in satellite. I got the Yule log, baby.
You got the what?
The Yule log.
Just
fuck
in
is the
time for
Yule
the
log?
holidays.
Just in time for the holidays, friends. The Yule log is just like an extended play video of a crackling fire.
Yeah, you know the fireplace.
Yes.
Yeah, you
You
know
don't have
and
a fireplace. What channel is the fireplace on?
I don't know, the Yule log
862.
channel.
I remember
Yeah.
the first time I seen that, I was like, what the fuck? But then, it's pretty good.
Yeah, people like it.
It's relaxing.
It's
I got
happening.
I got myself a Black Friday deal as well as a Kindle,
Okay.
which I think would be lovely to read in front of that little crackling fireplace.
What's a
Kindle
Kindle?
in front of the
a
Kindle?
T-shirt?
No, it's
Yes,
a
you're gonna read a
tablet for
t-shirt?
reading.
Oh, I thought they made T-shirts. So what is it?
A tablet, so you can read books.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
you
Christ.
download a book. You don't have to buy the book. Well, you buy the book or maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's
download
right.
it.
Amazon has that special for like $1. You could read their their library.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of
I bought small
movies
socks,
on.
short socks, black. The ones I'm wearing now. I
There you
didn't have
go.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
That's your Black Friday.
I just bought them off Amazon. I didn't even know it was Black Friday, but
Did
anyways.
you do? Did you ever do stockings for Christmas?
I
What do you mean?
love stockings.
Yeah, you know,
Stockings
Oh, like
are
over
my
the
favorite
Christmas
part
tree?
of Christmas.
yeah, like you take a stocking, or you could take an old sock, or some people actually have a nice little stocking.
This is more for, okay, I guess we could get into this. I'm more of the European family kind of a person, and I don't believe in gifts like to like my nieces or whatever. You give them something when they're young, right? Because they enjoy it. But once they get a certain age, everybody wants money.
Okay.
So that's all I do is, here you go, deuce, 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 depending on who it is, and
Yeah.
I'm done. The older people don't get nothing, and they don't give me nothing.
That's
That's
so
our deal.
funny. Yeah.
What's my sister gonna do? Buy me a shirt? Like, what's my other sister gonna do, right? But the kids are different. I used to take all 3 of them to Walmart, and they go, buy whatever you want. And then they would come up to me, can I get 2? I go, sure, get 2, whatever. And, you know, they'd just be so happy. And that was it. But then after that, you gotta give them money.
Yeah, you would have been the favorite.
Oh, they used to love it. Was to take them down there.
Yeah. Now that most people in my family are older, except for there's some.
But that's
nieces
the
and
Greek
nephews.
people. Like, I don't want a gift. Like you said, we have a tree.
You give
we
gifts to
have-
the kids.
The children, of course. The children get everything, like sweets, money, outfits. Depends, right?
Yeah.
I bought my goddaughter, I remember, the Harley Davidson, real leather jacket with the real band, the logo embroidered.
Nice.
The pants were like the suspenders.
How
The
old was
boots.
she?
She was like 3, 2.
Oh my God.
You know
I was gonna
how
ask,
cute
is
she
she still
was?
wearing it? But
No, we saved the jacket. Her mom put it like in a frame. It's a pure leather jacket. The boots.
For babies.
That kid was the cutest kid in the world when she was dressed like that.
Oh my God.
Little biker. Anyways, that was pretty expensive.
Little biker baby.
Yeah, it was pretty cute. But that was the only time. Other than that, fuck it, just give money. You guys.
So what's the deal with? Oh, you were gonna ask what's the deal with presents for me?
Yeah, like this. Like the family. Like my dad's not gonna want a gift from me. He never bought me a birthday gift. Doesn't even say happy birthday. Doesn't even say Merry Christmas.
wow.
He seems really
Is that some-
not emotionally
No, to
available.
other people, he'll phone them and wish them happy name day, whatever. But I think doesn't everybody have that relationship with their father?
No.
All my European buddies are like that. No, their fathers
kinda-
don't really talk to us.
I mean, I don't know who my real father is, so that's a.
Yeah. see.
That'll
like,
make
what is he
things
going to say to
challenging.
me? How was my day?
Yeah.
No.
That's how I talk to my dad.
No,
Yeah.
not really. My mother's the one that gets involved. My
What did you learn in
dad,
school today?
but I learned in school.
Yeah, you know, when you're a kid, you come home, dad
I know,
asks,
I
what did you
know,
learn in
I
school
know.
today?
Nah.
Nothing.
So yeah, like my dad
Good
is
man,
really
though,
my dad
but-
is extremely hard to buy presents for because he doesn't need anything. Like my dad
Exactly.
is my dad's the kind of guy where he's not like rich, but if he has the means to get whatever it is that he
For sure,
wants because
for
he
sure.
doesn't want anything that is crazy, right?
Yeah, he doesn't
So-
want a yacht. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want it. So what the fuck am I going to get him? So usually for my dad, I'll write him a card. I'll write him a poem.
That
I'll
makes sense.
I'll frame a picture. I'll do something like
you're
sentimental
a
for my
girl.
dad. Yeah, and I make jewelry. So I'll make gifts for my friends, for my aunts, for whoever, and then sometimes I'll pick up like little things here and there. Like my grandma, I'll make her jewelry. So there's probably like 10 or less people that I'll give something to, but I'm not one of those people that's going to go out and buy
it.
anything crazy. Like I'm seeing somebody, so I have no fucking idea what I'm going to give him for Christmas.
Do you like him?
Yeah, I like him.
Oh, you got to give him a fucking...
Cash.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got to give him cash. That's the fucked up thing.
No,
is
you
that,
give him
like,
fuck all. Give him, like you said, a card. Like, I love
see,
you.
here's the thing. He's broke, so if I give him cash, that
fuck,
just
you
means
pick
he's
the
taking
winners.
me out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you'll
You can't
regift
date
it.
a guy who doesn't have any money.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
my
wanna
rule.
hear it.
You know, the idea of building something or making a gift is nice. I think it's a nice touch
Well,
to
it's
do that.
sentimental, right? Because what the fuck? Like, I get so annoyed. I'm a Grinch, by the way. I get so annoyed at the holidays when Dove and like all of these other like body product companies like Soft Soap start packaging up all of
I
their
was going
shit
to say, I
in
like
these
that.
cheap shit baskets.
Oh yeah.
And then people are, they'll spend, $17.99 on this absolute shit trinket basket because they feel obligated to buy somebody a gift.
Plus 200 optimum points.
Plus $200.
I like when they give you the hair gel because I have no hair. in the basket, that's those.
You know, the idea of being a Grinch.
What's a Grinch who hates the holiday?
I don't like
It
Christmas.
shouldn't be that hates the holiday because what's
You
the
don't like
lesson?
Christmas, you said?
Julian, what's the lesson at the end of the Grinch? Generosity and giving
Yes,
and sharing.
I
Same
like
Scrooge.
that. I love Christmas.
So when someone said, "Oh, you're a Scrooge," he was like, "Well, he would turn out to be a really nice guy and gave everything away,
Yes.
much
Like me.
like you."
I'm a good guy. I
Yeah.
love Christmas time.
You and Bill
Everybody-
Gates.
Again, it's the kids. It's all about the kids. I don't want nothing because what are you going to buy me? But you know, like you said, when the kids come over, like it was my birthday, they buy a cake, they blow out the cake. That was very nice. They didn't have to buy me nothing. You know what I mean?
Giving an experience is a nice gift as well. Like
experience?
Absolutely.
like a
Like a
dining
blowjob
or a
experience?
trip or
It is.
like be at a spa, something like that. Something you can like, oh, I've had a great experience, and it's something I wouldn't have done for myself or would have liked to, but maybe it's just,
Well,
I
that's
just don't give
fucking
myself
fine.
You know
time
what
right
might be nice? Actually, now that you're saying that, I probably shouldn't admit this to our listeners. Well, we're in lockdown right now, but
Yeah.
if you go out of the city, things are a little bit open. Maybe I could take him out to dinner out of the city. He's got a car.
Yeah.
So go to the city and take him out for dinner for Christmas.
Well, most
Maybe there's a
definitely you
winery
can
that's
take a
open.
drive
It's a
up-
nice
up
little
north.
experience. Pardon?
Maybe there's a winery that's open.
Yeah, and I mean, I'd stop drinking so he can get drunk, and I'll drive him home and take
Boom.
advantage of him.
You're the
Woohoo.
perfect date.
Oh yeah, I'm a real cheap date now because I don't drink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big part of the money.
Cuts the bill in fucking
Yeah.
half. That's for
Oof,
sure.
more than half.
Oh, easily.
So what's the deal if so? Your family for Christmas, you're just handing out money, and it's only to the people
Me
that made,
personally, yeah, that's
that
what I
made
but
the
then
list.
The kids, the parents always buy the grandkids, stuff.
Yeah.
We always have a lot of people coming by, big food, but there's no I don't know, I don't have anything under the tree, put it that way.
Right. So Reimer, how long have you been in a relationship?
I think 5 years. Feels like 5 years.
Why would you look at me?
I don't know.
Fuck do I know? No, he's looking at me like I have the answer.
So you've been in a relationship for 5 years. Is this your fifth Christmas?
With the same girl?
It's been
Oh
4
my
years.
God,
It's
of
been
course.
4
You're
years.
the only person that would ask that question.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the guy. He's never mentioned this girl for 5 years. You've been dating the same girl?
Yeah, our relationship has been on and off in the last 5 years.
So now we're talking
Okay.
talking Portuguese. But go
But
on.
anyway, so do you
So
know?
we've spent 3 out of the last 4 Christmases somewhat
So
dating.
you got to get her something good.
So what are you going to
Yeah.
do this year? Do you know?
Can't reveal the secret. Does she listen to the show? Of course she does.
Exactly. Tell her, and she'd be like, "What? You didn't meet my promise?" Or, "No, this year I don't know. It was a very different year. We had a trip planned. Was going to be our kind of getaway, but retooling that because we're doing some housework. But I'd like to make it Christmas Eve because normally we go to our separate homes. Like, she goes to Mexico, I go to out
Yeah,
west.
yeah.
So we don't have that. We don't spend that Christmas
Oh.
time together.
What you should do?
There you go.
Go
That makes
down on
sense.
her with a Santa beard on.
See? That's
That would be a nice little. Yes.
Pat. You know what, listeners? We can't get rid of them, man. I tried.
Yeah.
But these one-liners, I don't know, man. Fuck.
But my girl's not. She's not like a. It's not like we would go for like a big dinner, but a getaway would be a nice. I would like
Yeah,
to do
but
that.
okay,
if
let's
possible.
pretend now. Like, you always got to get your girlfriend something.
Like going to like Montebello or something like that, or
Where,
Oh
man?
my
I'm just
God,
saying,
one-
your girlfriend, you got to get her something.
One year I dated this guy and we were both broke and I was like, hey, we don't have to do Christmas. Like I don't need presents. Like I'm good. Like usually around December, like 21st, I'll get a little bit of the holiday spirit because I love the spirit of it, like the gift giving and shit. Like I do love making other people feel good. So he starts building me up about like, oh no, I'm gonna get you the best present and don't worry about it. I'm so excited and I'm gonna do this big fucking thing for you for Christmas. So I was like, oh shit, I really gotta step it up. So I went above and beyond and I got him a present that he really fucking loved.
What did he get you? Nothing.
He didn't give me anything.
oh,
I knew you were gonna say that. This is that's so typical.
But you want to know what? But what I will say is that part of the reason that he didn't get me anything, I understood. He had a budget and he had to spend it on his kids for Christmas. I'm like, okay,
But why did he talk the shit?
That's what I'm saying. So finally, 2 months later, or a month and a half later, I go, look, I fucking hate Valentine's Day. I don't give a shit about Valentine's
Yeah.
Day, but you built up Christmas like it was going to be the 4th of fucking July. So you're going to go ape shit on fucking Valentine's Day, okay?
Yeah.
And he did.
nice.
I don't want those chocolates from the corner store. I want them.
No.
from
He
fucking-
asked me what I wanted. I said I wanted a purse full of French bulldogs. And so
Wow.
he bought me a purse and he bought 2 stuffed French animals and put,
Oh.
yeah,
Two stuffed French
2
animals.
stuffed French animals.
Guy and Francois.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what are French bulldogs? Like, is she making a joke that I'm not?
No. French bulldog's a kind of dog.
His old dog.
No, that I know, but I was thinking maybe I'm missing the point, so I better shut the fuck up.
So, Reimer, you guys are actually going to be together this Christmas because of COVID, correct?
Yeah, not going anywhere.
So, are you guys going to? Have you talked about it? Are you going to do a Christmas dinner?
For sure.
No, I
You're not
haven't.
gonna eat?
I haven't dreamt into that. I've been so busy.
Mexican.
It
Well,
just
now, what's
doesn't
her
feel like
background? She's
Christmas right
Latina,
now,
right?
man. I haven't felt Christmassy yet at all. I've seen the Christmas trees up. I've heard the
early,
music in
still early.
the coffee shop,
Did you see?
but
the
I haven't been mentally prepared for Christmas
Still
at
early.
all. At all. There's no snow. It doesn't feel wintry.
It's not December, but
It's not December.
it will. It
So
will.
this is broadcasting in December.
And this year's gonna be different too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like with the whole like.
But you're right. I do need to come up with something
Versions.
awesome.
Yeah, you got to come up with something, and I got to come up with something too. Because I talked to my friend the other night, and he and I are going to spend Christmas together because like neither of our families
Yeah,
are
but you
close
have a
by.
nice
Whatever.
dinner, right? There's half the battle.
No. Like I'm talking about like my friend, like the person I'm seeing. He's going to go spend Christmas with his parents. So on actual Christmas, my best friend is going to come
you're
over.
gonna hang out with him.
Yeah, we're going to hang out together. But I don't know what. I don't enjoy Christmas food. Like I don't enjoy
Turkey?
the meal. Like
Not
I
a
don't,
big turkey guy either.
ham?
but
it's
so
not
what?
my thing.
Yeah.
I would rather have tacos. Quite frankly, I would rather have pretty much anything. And I was like, why don't we have Cornish hens? Why don't we just each eat our own tiny little bird and look like we're
There's no
giants?
rules. Yeah, there's no rules.
There's no rules, right?
So this is the problem with Christmas. This has been kind of hallmarked in the sense that they have the advertisement, and people sometimes feel like, oh man, I have to achieve this
Turkey and
advertised
stuffing.
image.
Yeah.
Turkey and stuffing, a happy family, the perfect tree, lots of gifts, a fireplace. Who has that shit? Check
It's
the
the
boxes.
perfect-
Nobody
people have
does.
it, bro.
the
That's why
Hallmark
everybody's
holiday.
depressed at Christmas.
A lot of people, yeah, those are the people who don't have it, and that's why it is one of the worst times of the
That's
year
when
for
suicide
people.
jumps up.
Yeah.
Because they do
I think it's the highest numbers
skyrocket,
in
but
the
there
year.
is people who do have that.
Oh, absolutely.
My buddies, the Italian people, they have like Friday night, they have like their fish night, and then the Saturday they have their like Christmas Eve, like Christmas Day stuff.
Oh yeah, the dinner of the seven fishes is like a
Yeah,
fan.
they like
Dinner of the
I
what?
honestly think that that's part of the reason why I'm so attracted to Italian men is because on Christmas Eve they do the Feast of the Seven
Yeah.
Fishes and they serve 7 different kinds of fish and seafood.
I've never heard of this. I'm
Yeah,
not Italian.
The Italians, of course, they eat fish the night before Christmas Eve, and they pound good fish. If your mom's a good cook, you're getting a good great food.
Any
that-
Italian listeners have an extra seat at their table, Sabrina is hungry and great company, I'd like to think.
Yes.
Right?
My buddy's mom's so good that she makes her fresh pasta. She makes it. The pasta.
Fuck yeah.
You eat that pasta, you're losing your mind as you're eating it. Like it takes a lot of time, but like, think about it.
Pasta is simple to make, but not easy to make. Like I think it's just flour and eggs and a lot of kneading and a lot of rolling.
And a lot of time, yeah.
And a lot of time.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
a lot of grind and effort, but it's fucking 2 ingredients, maybe a little salt.
Yeah. But you can buy it in a box. It's really convenient.
Well, that's the thing, right? That's the way you think of everything. But imagine if it was fresh.
Oh yeah. No, I've had fresh pasta. It is gorgeous. It is.
I actually don't
night and
think I have ever. I'm just sitting
I've
here.
had
Go to the
a
right
couple of
restaurant, get the
times.
fresh.
I've had fresh pasta.
Yeah.
I'm telling lies.
Yeah, linguine. Oh.
So you guys just don't have like a nice dinner, and that's half the battle.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
This is.
Like you don't have to go nowhere like necessarily or have 50 people over.
Every Saturday in December instead of dinner, but I think having a meal every night in December would be great, and then do a Christmas movie and build up. So because I don't think you can't see everybody this year, right? You can't get a whole family or a bunch of strangers together.
Exactly.
So maybe having a couple of little intimate Christmas gatherings would be nice.
Well, I mean, we're not supposed to see anybody that doesn't live in our house.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we're all in the same room, but if our listeners are concerned, I did make everybody wear a mask.
And we're all in the bubble, like we don't
Yeah.
have the. But this year's Christmas is not going to be like you said. We used to have my brother-in-law when we used to have his Christmas before his dad passed, it was over 100 people were there, like throughout the whole day. Like it was one of the best parties you've ever gone to. Like day through night, 100 people drinking. It was great. Cards, music. Not no more. Because
Yeah, not this year.
the old people, no, it's just, first of all, the old people used to do good stuff like that. The young generation, like us, we lose that tradition. Like on Easter, believe it or not, in Greek, is bigger than Christmas.
Yeah.
And they would always like get the whole lamb and, do it outside. No young like Greek guy's going to do that now. They lost the whole tradition of it.
No, you just call up Uber Eats or whatever.
Yeah, that's just the thing.
Have it
It's
delivered.
sad. Like the Italians would make their homemade wine. No kid's going to make wine now.
Right?
Oh,
Or tomato sauce. You know how good it was when you make your own tomato sauce from
Yeah.
from your fresh tomatoes.
yeah.
Fresh tomatoes. That's
I've made tomato sauce. I used to think after watching movies that it was like this thing that took all day, but it's really easy.
Well, we just went to the corner store. It was ragu sauce. It was 2 for $3, and I was like, Jesus Christ, how expired is this shit?
yeah, no kidding.
Ragu.
That's so
Because the guy
gross.
was stocking up. He goes, I live upstairs. I go, yeah, make sure you buy more cases.
So, did
Yeah.
you guys ever have a Christmas dinner that got completely fucked?
In which way? Drunk?
No, I mean where the food was really bad or anything went wrong.
I remember the turkey being dry one year.
Turkey's always dry. No, like I said, my family, we always have a lot of food, good company, everybody talks. Like, nah.
Yeah, so you guys get along.
Oh,
That's the thing, man. Not every family gets along.
your
Yeah.
family get along?
For the most part, we get along. We've got a couple black sheeps, but I guess more like one black sheep now. But
Oh.
yeah, but there's a lot of the. I don't deal well with sweeping things under the rug and pretending like everything's chill.
I
like
hate that.
I
Me too.
I have no fucking time for inauthenticity or
Yeah.
bullshit. I can't do it.
Especially when it's clear right in your face. Like, fuck
Yeah.
that.
So like, especially when I was younger, I was like, hey, you guys are fighting. Don't tell me that like Santa's going to come down the chimney and like make everything all cheery and merry when like you guys are at each other's fucking throats.
Well, you're talking when you're really going back now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that Christmas is an extremely stressful time. I think that
Yeah.
if you can manage stress and if you mitigate your
Why do you think that is?
expectations, it's because of everything Reimer was saying.
And why does that put in society? Because it's all about money, right?
It's because of capitalism.
But also, oh yeah,
Well,
capitalism. But
it's the
also
money.
by the end of the year, when you finally like you paid off, your taxes, your mortgage,
Here
all
we
your
go
bills.
again, yeah.
Now you have a couple bucks left over in your pocket, and it's and now you got to do Christmas. And
Now
I'm
you
not
got a
saying don't
$2,000
spend
Visa
on
bill.
Christmas.
Yeah.
But now people spend beyond their means, and then you're fucked. And then January starts, and bills come in, and February is like, oh man. Then you're just playing the whole cycle over again, just dragging your ass to get through Christmas, so you can be happy for
That's
one day.
but then again,
miserable.
why go so much if you can't afford it?
See, that's my thing. I've really changed my relationship to Christmas as I've become an adult. It's like I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. If I don't want to go to Christmas dinner, I don't have to go. If I don't want to buy presents, I don't have to buy presents. I don't have to do anything that I don't fucking want to do.
Exactly.
Other
whoever said you
than
did.
listen to Christmas music, because when you leave the house, everywhere you fucking go is Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston and all this fucking bullshit.
What about
I
Elvis
can't
in Hawaii?
stand it. Oh
Paul
my
McCartney,
God,
yeah.
I got no.
To me, see, I think you.
However,
overthink
that
it.
Paul McCartney song, I do like. It's just
It's addictive.
every year for like 2 months, I gotta listen to the same fucking 17 songs on loop.
Yep.
I'm good, yo.
I think it's only bad when you're all alone, and that's when people get depressed. Otherwise, Christmas is a beautiful time of year.
Yeah, but I'm with Sabrina on the idea of re-owning it and making Christmas.
Yeah,
your
nobody
own.
said you got to go out and buy a $20,000 diamond ring for your girlfriend. That's up to you.
Right.
Don't do that at Christmas.
Like if
Don't-
you're
don't
come
pop the question
February,
at
you got
Christmas.
$5,000 Visa bill. That's your fault.
Like
because-
I would love to have my own family and create my own traditions with them. Very specifically, I remember there was a show I saw when I
But
was.
to interrupt, is it based on money?
What?
Is that this whole like we don't like it because of money?
You can name it. You can pick a facet of Christmas, and I'll tell you why I don't like it.
Because Reimer, the way he got it to me was, am I taking it because of money?
It's bad for the environment.
Christmas?
Yeah, it's terrible for the environment.
I'm gonna have to ask why.
Well, everything people buy ends up in a landfill at some point. Or another.
Oh, okay, like that.
Well,
we're
no.
talking
So
about.
first of all, you've got your wrapping paper, which just goes directly into the trash.
Yeah.
You got your packaging that all your presents are in
All right, I
directly.
got it,
You got
I
your
got it,
packaging that those packages come in. Then you got forests of trees that are being grown all year just to get cut down so that they can die inside of your house and then get thrown out.
Jesus.
It's fucking it's bad for
Yeah.
the environment.
And then they all get put in boxes, and you get a gift, and you enjoy it for that day, and a couple of weeks later, and then you're not using it. It goes under the bed, and eventually
We
you
should
move
just
and throw it in the
cancel
trash.
Christmas.
Then you have holiday cards, which just end up going in the trash. They end up going in the trash because they're covered in glitter. They can't get recycled.
Right? Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. Find
So
it.
the best way for Christmas, the way I hear it, is get yourself a fucking hooker on the 25th and just bang her up.
Get yourself an
And,
experience you're not going to
what's
forget.
that big food called? The frozen food, big man's meal, hungry
A
meal.
hungry
Man?
man dinner.
Get a hungry man dinner and an escort, and you're good for Christmas.
No, I say make Christmas what you want it to be. Do it the way that you want to
I
do
hear
it.
you, babe. I'm only
I wouldn't
teasing.
want to
I'm
do
only
that.
teasing.
But you know what I mean? Like I would love to have. But so what I was saying was I saw on this show when I was a kid that it was some sitcom that didn't last long, but they had a Christmas episode where everybody opened on Christmas morning. They opened presents that had pieces of paper in them that said what they were going to get, and then they all went on the 26th out to the mall and they bought and the craziness of the sales, and they were buying each other presents on sale because that's just the smarter way to do it. The thing that I love about Christmas is it's a perfect time for me to buy myself treats.
You're right. Like after Halloween, the chocolates are
Yeah.
half the price because they want to get rid of them.
It's
You
our
know what
Black
I'm saying?
Friday, the Boxing
but
Day.
like Black Friday, I got myself a TV. Now I have that, and then for Boxing Day, I'll probably treat myself to something else that's different. So like this
like a
is the time
VCR.
of year where I get to
don't
take
sell
care of
VCRs.
myself, you know. But yeah, I love being able to spend time with family and friends. I love
Yeah.
being able to show the people that I care them by doing sentimental things for them. But there's
That's all good. See,
bunch of crap.
I don't hear nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
Spending time with them, giving them stuff from your
Oh
heart.
my God! If any of our listeners
Stop
have
assuming
any
you're not
like,
buying
Maybe a
nothing.
gratuity. I think gratitude.
I don't want no gifts from you guys because you guys are gonna make me stuff.
oh my God, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a selenite pendant
Yeah,
to
make me a
con
nice
your
card and
chakras.
write down I don't know, some nonsense.
Your chakras. I said chakras like an idiot. Anyway.
So you're happy with your Christmas? You're gonna have a good time with your old lady, or you're not gonna see?
I think it'll just be us and a dog for Christmas. Yeah,
That's not wrong with that.
make a nice meal. I'd like to try and get away if it's possible to get out of town.
Mm-hmm.
You
Like
know,
out of
do like a little
Canada?
resort or something like that, huh?
Out of Canada?
No, we can't leave the country. I'm not going to leave this country
That's what
right
I'm
now.
saying. Well, well, you could, but you.
Yeah.
Like I went to Cuba. She got killed. I don't know why I brought it up. It was
What?
weird.
What?
Some girl I just watched the news out of this. I know, way off topic. She went to Cuba by herself, 53 years old. They found her in a ditch, dug up. Like somebody murdered her.
Wow, that doesn't sound like Cuba.
Not really.
No,
No.
Cuba, it has extremely strict punishments.
It's communist, of course. There's no.
Well,
drugs, there's
no,
nothing.
I met a guy once who was like, yeah, no, people don't think that Cuba is safe.
is.
Tourists in Cuba are so well protected.
I've been there many times.
They
100%.
can't. If they fucking give you a dirty look, they get locked up.
They will fuck. You cannot fuck with the vacation person because that's our livelihood.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they don't have drugs. They don't tolerate any bullshit. But
Yep.
it is what it is, though. I like Cuba.
Have you had to go to Cuba? I got to check it out at some
The
point.
beach alone is worth the travel, the fee.
I've never gone to Cuba, but I've thought about it. I might want to bring my own food.
That's the thing. If you're not really caring too much about food,
See, I'm a food person.
there you're not gonna get it. You're gonna
Go to Disney World.
you're gonna get like a slices
please!
of
I hate Christmas. You think I want to go to Disney?
Oh my God,
that place
place
there.
is-
Yeah, those places are terrible.
Yeah.
No, Cuba's not really good for food or drink unless you're staying at a top end resort and you can get real vodka.
Rum isn't Cuba's a rum.
They're all Caribbean countries are rum. If you drink rum, you'll puke.
Ugh.
Yeah, that rum. I always find myself naked at some point.
But that's the other thing. When you go away during the holidays, the prices go up. See, that's the stuff you guys are not saying about the holidays. They rape you with the cost of a vacation. They overprice things.
I'd go with gouge you. They gouge you.
They
Yeah.
gouge you. That's a good word instead of rape, but same meaning in this context. You're overspending your money that you don't really have. A lot of people don't have it, and they're putting it on their card. And at the end, you're right.
Yeah.
January, they're fucked.
And no, and I think this year, maybe a good time for reflection is that, just looking at the, obviously this pandemic and the way it's affected everybody here in the world, being grateful for what we have, man. Make it almost like a good little homecoming with the family you have at
You
home.
should always be grateful,
Totally.
buddy.
Yeah,
Always
and
be
really
grateful.
reflect. It's not so much. It's not about buying shit. It's about, hey, you're alive.
Yeah.
You're healthy. You're healthy.
And the world can
Hopefully
turn
you're
on
healthy.
you in a second if you're not.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what you gotta. That's why you should be grateful all the time. Never mind
Yeah.
Christmas.
Because I think the origins of the modern Christmas was something to do with like a birth, right? And so that's like the beginning of life. So celebrate life.
Yeah, you be great. If you're, what's the saying? It's something like if you're grateful for what you have, then you'll never want for anything. Something to that effect.
Makes
But
sense.
but yeah, you need to have an attitude of gratitude because if you're not, then the things that you want to have
You're
come
fucking
your way
miserable anyways, obviously.
aren't
Then,
going
yeah.
to come
Yeah.
your way.
And it's okay
Yeah.
if you feel like a Grinch. Remember, the Grinch turned it around.
Christmas
became
is
a
a
happy
good
much
time,
better.
man. It's a good time for people. You should always be happy.
Yeah.
What's the best Christmas present that you ever got? Do you remember, or your worst?
I remember mine.
What's yours?
I was probably around 11. Guy Lafleur jersey. My dad went and bought it for me because I was a Montreal fan as a kid. And the name and everything, I still remember to this day. Yeah, that was my best gift.
Your dad got that for you?
Well, he knew I was a fan, and yeah, he
So
He
he's,
went
like,
up- yeah.
he's got his own ways of being sentimental. That's nice.
yeah, that was the one time.
Eh.
It was a nice gift. Yeah, I remember it. He's a very good man in a sense in regards to that, but he's just very not talkative.
Yeah.
I think for myself, it might have been an Atari 2600. or it was like when I was like 12, 13. And before that might have been this like, I don't know, it was like almost like a D&D kind of game, like the Dungeons and
But a
Dragons
toy,
and shit.
but
But it was
a
a toy.
toy.
But as a kid, man, that's all you needed. And that lasted me for like a year and a half, 2 years of entire entertainment and joy. And bring friends over and go, man, let's go play with these dragons. And like, yeah.
Yeah, but
That
those are
was
board
pretty
games,
cool.
not like the video, board games.
Yeah.
Yeah, like play Monopoly for money. I get it. I like that. And you, Sabrina, you got...
What about your Christmas gift?
I'm going to say you got, I don't know, something like...
A pony.
Yeah, you got a reindeer. No, you've obviously got a piece of clothing that you liked. A jacket, something nice.
No, honestly, nothing really comes to mind.
A bag, nothing.
I'm not a materialistic girl. Like I don't.
No.
When I was
but
a
you
kid, you
still
got
have a-
excited going, this is my favorite
You
gift.
dress fashionably. I don't know why you keep saying I'm not materialistic. You don't dress like...
Yeah, I know, but I'm not a handbag girl. Like I don't care about that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah, those are excessive when you start buying $5,000 Gucci's, but
That is just absolutely nutty to me.
it's like a guy who has 20 grand, he buys a $50,000 car and he has only $20,000.
Yeah.
And he's driving it around with nothing.
Exactly.
Like that makes no sense, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure that I'm sure I've gotten good Christmas presents. I don't want to sound ungrateful. There's just nothing that comes really to mind. But I do remember one Christmas that I was in high school and I loved. If you guys ever see the studio, we've got some Marilyn Monroe pictures up in here because when I was younger, I was obsessed with her. I loved her.
Yeah.
And one Christmas, my mom and my boyfriend bought me the same Marilyn Monroe book that my mom had bought me for Christmas the year before. So I ended up having 3 copies of the same.
Of her biography?
The Norman Mailer coffee
There,
table book?
no, it was. There's a million. books
Yeah,
about
her
Marilyn
books are
Monroe out there.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was probably maybe one of my favorites, just because I thought that it was so funny. I was like, I love that both of you got me something that I already have, and like you've seen this in my room.
That's
Like,
funny that you
And that's
said
why they
that.
thought of it. They go, oh, she likes Marilyn Monroe. I've seen it somewhere. Let's get her this book.
Yeah.
I wanted
let's
to
do
get a
that.
Marilyn Monroe shower curtain. Not for myself, just to have it at the another
Host
place.
just kicking around, just have a.
But they had these vintage kind of shower curtains.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. Like Marilyn Monroe opened up, it was like really nice. Like it'll give your washroom some pizzazz. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never seen it before. I thought since you like Marilyn Monroe, there was a good idea for you. Now I know what to get you.
Oh, that's nice. No,
Marilyn Monroe coffee table book.
I'm a little past that phase. But I do appreciate her face. I'll tell you that.
Wow.
Anyways, let's take a little break, listeners. We'll be right back, and we'll talk a little bit more about Christmas and the New Year. What are we going to do this year? Da 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 da.
Hey listeners, Sabrina here. Baby, it is cold outside, but all we want for Christmas is some of your downloads. Share, like, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Take your weird cousin into the garage at Christmas. Smoke a joint. Tell them about the podcast. Live your life. Merry Christmas. Love everybody here at Blowhard.
Welcome back, listeners.
Sabrina's here.
Sabrina's still here. Reimer's still here.
Yep.
Christmas is the subject. Got a lot of, not negative, but not as happy.
Just a slightly different perspective.
Different perspective.
I think we did talk some negative shit, but we've also talked about reclaiming Christmas and making it our own. That's awesome.
Yeah, the good things about Christmas I completely stand behind, but when you've got kids that are all believing in Santa and like Jimmy gets an iPad and Johnny gets a coloring book, there's a disparity there that they can't explain because Santa has this godlike mythical type quality to him.
This is young baby stuff, man. Like
What?
This is younger, like really young children you're referring to, right?
Yeah, so I'm saying that what I'm trying to say is that Christmas is a thing for privileged people.
Is it?
It's not exclusively a thing for privileged people, but it's a lot easier to have a nice Christmas if you're privileged. I can say that.
It could definitely be, yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. We were never a really privileged family, but since I can recall, we always had a nice meal and family. That's pretty much, there wasn't any diamonds being whipped around the table as gifts or anything.
No, but
so-
like the iPad kids nowadays, they want iPads and the latest technology, which is not cheap. So
It is not.
if you're working class at the end of the year, you got 2 kids,
Yeah, I can see how
we're
that
gonna fork
could
over
affect.
$2,000 on iPads.
No, I can see how that's a
Yeah.
little bit outside the box, but
But then
Yeah.
all of a sudden these kids are going, what the fuck did I do? Because they're not blaming it on their parents if they believe in Santa. So it's like, well, what did I do? How did I fuck over Santa that I get a coloring
do
book?
they still believe in Santa? That's the part that I don't think they do.
I think
When
children
did
do.
you, I don't know, it's touch and go. I think that I always kind of knew in the back of my head that it was bullshit.
Yeah, like I don't think
Yeah.
any kid over the age of 3 thinks there's a real Santa Claus.
I'd say probably over the age of 5 or 6, but
I
yeah.
think by the time you're in grade 5,
Grade 5 or
yeah,
5
that's
years old.
when I started hearing the rumors.
Grade
4 or
5 was a little late.
Not 4 years old, not grade 5.
Yeah, man, I was under 10 years old. I think about 9 years old, I started going, wait a minute, man, there's something up. The jig was
Nah,
up.
man.
Yeah.
There's no way kids at 9 years old think there's Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Listeners, please.
There
whoever
are
has
some
it,
Maybe
kids-
nowadays it's different because you got the internet for
How
sure.
long do you breast milk for? How long do you suck mama's boob for?
Depends on the kid, depends on the
Yeah,
mom.
it depends who's the mama.
Well, Reimer might be sucking it till he's fucking was 20, maybe, the way he's talking.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I have been blessed with a few mamas in my time. Yeah.
No, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, I always thought Christmas was just family, and I didn't know nobody believes in Santa Claus. That's bullshit.
Well, yeah, but the thing is part of the reason why I think that Christmas is bullshit is because a lot of parents will use Santa as a parenting tool. It's like, oh, I can't get my kid to do what I want them to do.
Okay,
How about
So
that?
alright.
I'm going to use Santa for leverage.
So you can be nice.
How
To
about,
get
how about
them
that manipulating little elf, that elf on the shelf? Have you heard about this?
I have heard of Elf on a
There's
Shelf.
this elf, people buy the book, read the book, and then they got this little elf, and the elf is, the idea is you move the elf around, right, every night when
Okay.
the kid goes to bed. And the kid is under the belief that this elf is watching them and reporting what they're doing back to Santa.
Okay.
So it is monitoring the kids, and now the kids have like already this like, oh man, I'm being watched, kind of like to impress this elf, which is just a toy, and that's just got to screw up children
we never
psychologically.
did any of that.
You mean to tell me that the elf on the shelf is a mole?
Yeah, the elf on the shelf is working for Santa, and everybody knows Santa is working with the Chinese because that's where all the toys come from. And Santa is therefore a commie supporting human rights
So
violator.
your parents instilled this on you that there's elf, so you have to be good.
Yeah.
This is the leverage they're
Well,
using.
no, the whole thing is it's like,
Whatever happens
okay,
to getting a backhand if you're not being good?
Jesus, it's child abuse. It's
Not
illegal.
child abuse when you're.
No. It's called
You need
effective
a-
It's not
parenting.
child abuse if you're Greek and your dad's mean.
Well, you're the European. Well, we used to throw you. Maybe that's what a few kids need these days to smarten up a little bit. I'm not talking beat the crap out
Yeah, I
of
know.
them.
Yeah, but just stun him a little.
Well, give them a little whack. Like, nothing. That's the way they should be done. But anyways, continue with elf on the shelf.
So yeah, Santa, the whole idea is if you're good, you get presents. If you're bad, you get coal.
Yes.
But then the elf is his mole. It's his fucking spy.
The rat.
Who's in the house who's gonna rat on you to Santa.
And that's the kids believing this at 4 years old, and the father's enjoying getting his little bit of quieter time because otherwise the elf's gonna say
I don't
you're noisy.
blame the parents for doing this. Yeah, you're right. You want your kids like, oh, just settle down, please. I'm at
Yeah,
home.
but you know
I got a
what? If
week
the
off.
kid's a good kid, you look at him and say, Daddy needs a little relax, smarten up.
Yeah.
And the kid will do it.
Go fix daddy a cocktail. Now bugger off.
No,
Now I do want to say that this is coming from 3 people that do not have children.
well, I
So
was
we
raised
are-
with a lot of children.
Yeah, and I also I work with children. I've done a lot of childcare.
I have 2 sisters who have like 4 and 3, so.
And I've worked with some guys who are family men, and they talk about their kids, believing in Santa. They're under the age of like 12, and somewhere I don't know all their ages, but they're kids. They're
That's
kids.
a very interesting fact. I would like the listeners to say, what age do you think you do not believe in Santa Claus? I think it's under 5 easily.
It's not. I used to nanny for a woman who I work I supply at a school.
Yes, I remember this.
So I
yes.
see, these kids that believe in Santa, I would say that they probably start to lose that belief around 7, 8, 9. That's when it starts to kick in. There's
Pretty big by then, man. That's weird.
your body goes through major shifts and changes every 7 years, and
Yes.
so once you hit age 7, that's when you lose your teeth. That's when a lot of big changes start to
How
happen.
did you take out your teeth?
Pardon?
When you had a loose tooth, did your dad used to tie it to the door with the string?
Oh no,
and
I
then
did that to
slam the
myself.
door?
I did that to myself.
My
once.
dad did that. I remember it worked.
Yeah, my dad tried doing that too, but he got the wrong tooth.
Oh,
But that's fucked up. That's real, like,
No.
I'm not going to say medieval time, but that's pretty, like, psychotic.
Yeah, that's some medieval torture shit.
To tie there and just sit there and whack a door. Like,
But you remember the pain? It was kind of, I don't know, I remember it being a good pain.
I remember it
That's
just
what they-
happened. Like, who said it was a good pain? Who won the best anal scene 2 years ago at the AVN Awards goes, you know, a good pain, like when you're doing anal. I know it's off topic again, but she goes, that's a good pain. So is that what you're referring to? Is that what you're referring to? A good pain?
Yeah, good pain.
I love that you said, oh, you guys, as if we all know and watch the AVNs. If we're like, oh yes, the speech that Madam whoever said.
A little bit about, you should know a little bit about everything, no matter what the subject is. That way you're always considered part of the conversation.
Well, I know what AVN is, but I haven't seen the speech.
Yeah, you missed that part. That's all. That's a small thing to do. But I remember it because he said pain.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you see these girls getting like destroyed by these monsters of size-wise, it's a good pain, I guess, or they're numbed out to the point where they can't feel anything.
Or what they've done is they've created an association in their brain that connects that pain to money.
Yeah.
$1,000.
What are the
not
girls
much
doing over the
money.
holidays?
What?
happens with the girls over the holidays? Is it busy for them?
I would guess that the industry at Christmas time is a celebration time for everybody. So going out to restaurants, going out to, because people are usually get that little week off, maybe extra bonuses. I think it would be a time where everybody would splurge. Yes.
From my memory, the girls would be busy around Christmas, not on Christmas.
No.
They wouldn't work on the actual day.
Those days you have to close. Like,
Yeah, of course. People want to spend time with their family, but I mean, I'm sure that there would be a market for those people that
not everybody's
don't have,
Christian, right? You have like Jewish people, you have other religions that
You
would,
also have people that just don't have a
Care.
good connection to Christmas and
That's
they
right.
want to be distracted.
Yeah. The only problem is you have to find, if you have that girl that wants to work, why not? But yeah,
There are Jewish girls that work.
Yeah.
Oh, it
course.
doesn't work the other way around?
What?
Okay.
What?
I like to believe that Christmas time, everybody's a time where they splurge on everything and anything.
Yeah.
Drinking, going out for dinner. Just, that's me. That's why I like Christmas. I really don't care about the presents and stuff. It's just
I don't care about the
the
presents.
city's lightened up. It's more fun. Everybody's out to have a good time.
Yeah, there's the whole, it's the holidays,
Yeah.
holiday cheer mentality. Like, we're all going to be cheerful.
So, and I'm going to assume that the girls working are more happier. The strippers would be happier.
They also get presents on Christmas.
They do.
The girls that work, they'll have
from
regulars
regulars?
bring them
Oh yeah,
presents.
like good presents sometimes. Like
Yeah.
not sometimes, a lot of times.
That's amazing.
Like
That's
I
nice.
actually,
That's classy.
one time this girl showed me this Gucci belt.
Jesus.
I'm like, she took a picture, and I'm like, okay, how much is that? She goes, believe it or not, it's $800. I go,
Yeah.
for that? I go, okay. Like, I wouldn't think it, but that's how much they cost. But that's how much these guys give. They give, and one guy used to bring her a cake, a whole chocolate cake every week. It was this big.
Wow.
Like you can't see, obviously, but it
Like,
was
you're
like
not going to want, she's going to get so fat, you're not going to want to fuck her
That's the
anymore.
whole funny thing is like he's trying to fatten me up, and I was laughing. So one day she gave it to the driver. The next day she gave it to somebody else. The next I got one. I don't know how.
Was
I
it good?
Awesome.
Yeah, I bet.
It was like a huge brand, like chocolate layers after layer. I think she took one home once. And then after that, she never did. She goes, my mom's going to go, where the fuck you keep getting these cakes from?
Oh my
and
God.
the thing is, yeah, like, why would you keep buying her all this chocolate? She's going to get fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or diabetic.
Or very diabetic if he keeps it. But he was a really nice person, so.
But some people are just like, that's actually a weird thing that some guys are into. Some guys are into actually fattening up the girl that they're with for different reasons. Some people want them to be fat because they like the aesthetic. Some people want them to
control.
It's the control thing. And then another part of it is like the cause and effect. It's like, I can change. I'm so powerful that I can change the way that you look.
Holy, I gotta make you read
You know, and I
this.
think there's also some psychological evidence because when women start putting on a little bit of weight biologically, it also indicates that they're becoming fertile,
Right.
right? And that becomes sexy to the primordial brain, whatever that little monkey part is in there.
That's true. Actually, I did have a friend once who her now husband, boyfriend at the time, was like, "Oh no, I love that she's put on weight because he was a cook, and he's like, I just love that, like, you can see that, like, I keep my girl well fed, and like I think she's beautiful, and
Yeah.
she went from having one of the most beautiful bodies I've ever seen to being straight up fat.
Oh, I was gonna say, guys,
Let me-
grab onto.
But then she lost all the weight again.
Let me intervene here. I was doing a little texting a few days ago, and I remember this one line that Daniela gave me.
Okay.
She goes, "You can't be a captain and save a hoe and be cheap at the same time."
Nope.
And I started laughing. I go, "Jesus, that's funny." I go, "Save a hoe." Like, you know how many guys, like you were saying, they bring gifts and they want to control?
Captain Save-A-Ho, yeah, it's a thing.
When she said it, I was like, I thought that was so funny. But is it really a thing?
Captain Save-A-Ho.
So
Is that like a white knight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a white knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want, you shouldn't be. You're too beautiful to be doing this. But you know what? When you suck my dick harder. So it's like, what are you talking about? You want to save me, or do you
Yeah.
want me to? You get it. Like they're so full of shit.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to save her, you wouldn't be asking for what you're doing. But I like when she replied, "Oh, there is a thing called Captain Save-A-Ho."
Yeah.
I never knew that. That's
is.
why I thought it was so hilarious. You heard this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
It sounds like a new superhero.
Yeah.
In
And
theaters
then
this
you
year.
can't- then
Captain
you're,
Save-A-Ho.
then you're cheap about it. Then you can't be cheap. So how are you
Yeah.
going to save me?
He
Yeah.
takes the bus to go see her.
Fuck. Anyways, how do we get off Christmas about that
Oh
one?
boy.
Captain Save-A-Ho, Santa Claus. I think it's time for us to roll.
Ho ho ho, y'all.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho.
Who's going to give us the subscription? Because I can't do it anymore. I keep losing my memory.
It's that time of year to share your favorite podcast with your friends, family, whoever listens to podcasts, or maybe introduce them to one. And this is a podcast, you should do that. You should like this podcast, share it, subscribe it, and download it, and give us a review on iTunes. We'd fully appreciate that. And we look forward to you listening to more of us as we come back to you every Friday. Till then,
Julian,
Sabrina.
and Reimer,
we are out, listeners. Have a great week. And remember, save a ho.
ho, ho, ho.
Bye.
Bye-bye.